Welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, we are going to be discussed about the interface in Java. Interface is a pure abstract class. They are scientifically similar to the class, but you cannot create the instance of an interface and their methods are declared without any body. Interface is used to achieve the complete abstraction in the Java. When you create an interface, it defines what a class can do without saying anything about how the class will do it. So now we just see why we use Java interface. There are mainly three reasons to use the interfaces in Java. It is used to achieve the abstraction. This is the one step. By interface, we can support the functionality to the multiple inheritance. This is the second point why we use the Java interface, and the third one is it can be used to achieve losing the coupling. So there are some rules of using the interfaces. First one is methods inside interface must not be static, final, native. All variables declared inside the interface are implicitly public, static, final, and the variable which are constant. All methods declared inside Java interfaces are implicitly public and the abstract. Even if you don't use the abstract or abstract keyword, interface can extend one or more other interface. Interface cannot implement a class, and at the last, interface can be nested inside another interface. Now we see the example of the interface and see how we implement the interface. Here I just create a class which is printable. So in this example, interface printable has only one method. Its implementation is provided in the another class which are I just create one another class which is a.java. Okay, here in the printable class I just write void and print. Okay, this is the method, and now we just go to the another class which is a. Here I just write the public class a, and remember that here I just declare interface with the public, and I just replace class with interface, and then we just go to the public and the class a, and here I just use a keyword which is implements, and here I just write printable which is our super class. Now I just go to the public void print method, and then system dot out dot, and here it's a capital P, so I just write system dot out dot print line, and the print line here is a string and the arguments. Now sorry, here I just write hello and then close this code, and then I just create a main and which is public static void main and string arguments. So this is a main method here, and then here I just write a and then object which is equal to new and a. So this is our class name, and then object dot print. So this is our print method. So I just call it the print method. Now I just check the output for this code, and the output is hello. You can see it will print this method here. Now we just go to the another example of this interface and the example for the bank. So here I just create a new package which is interface, and interface is the one. Okay, now here I just create a class which is the name of bank. So this is a class name, and here I just write public and interface. So interface is a bank, and then it's float. Float is a rate of interest. So this is a method here. Now I just create one another class with the name of the bank. So the bank is ANZ. So ANZ.java. Here I just write class and the class name and then implementation. So implements, so it's implements and then the bank name, which is a super class. Now here I just write public and float and the rate of interest. Okay, and then I just write return, and return is 9.5f. Okay, now we just go to the another class which is the bank name nib.java, and then here I just write implements and the super class name which is bank, and the bank is a super class name here, and then I just write public float rate of interest, and then here I just write return 9.7f. Okay, and we just go to the another class which is the main class here. So I just write the name of this class which is test interface 2, and here I just define the main method which is public static void main and then strings and the arguments. So here bank b which is equal to new and anz, and then here I just write system dot out dot print line which is the rate of interest here is, and plus b dot rate of interest. Now I just check the output. So you can see the rate of interest on ANZ Bank is 9.15. So this is an example of the interface in Java. Thanks for watching this lecture. See you in